the dish. Thanks so much for joining me for another beautiful Friday. The past couple of weeks, we have been talking about New Year's resolutions, specifically focusing on living healthy, eating right, and as well as getting fit. But this week, we're going to focus on the also famous I want to save, invest, and budget. And joining me is Andrew Wilder. He's from Rhodes Murphy. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Super excited to be here. Tax season has already started, so taking
I'm sure
a
y'all
little
are
short
busy,
time
right?
off. We are getting there. Give us maybe a few more weeks, and it's just going to be heads up. So.
Right. Okay. And so really, you're going to help me out with this just a little bit, because I feel like this is a really popular resolution that everybody makes to save, budget, and invest. But before we get to that, I want to know what's on your New Year's resolution list.
My New Year's resolution is to try to work out at least 4 to 5 times a week, kind of get more consistent with that. Right now, tax season, getting up in the mornings, but the big thing I want to do is try to curb how often I use my cell phone or am on a computer. Just try to get away from that and that distraction at times, and actually get to know people a little bit more in that conversation.
A little better, right?
Yes.
And I feel like that's a bad habit that people have, even sitting at dinner, even on a date. I've seen it to where people are on their phone, and it's just like, I've caught myself doing it.
It's
you know
so
what I mean?
second nature. It's so second nature now. Yeah.
It's like you want to have that in your hand, and you don't really have anything to do, but you just
it's a comfort level we've given ourselves now, and so it's kind of weird. So I want to get away from that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, those are good New Year's resolutions. All right. So I want to focus on saving, investing, and budgeting. You know, this is the resolution that people often make, but unfortunately they break it a lot too. Why do you think that is?
It's so hard to change your spending habits. People, they sit there and they don't think about how much they spend on maybe going out to lunch every day during the week, maybe going to Starbucks. I know we discussed that earlier. Things like that, and I think they just fall back in their old habits so easy. It's so easy to fall back in those old habits, and that's why New Year's resolutions a lot of times just don't last.
Yes, I agree. And you know what's crazy is like going to Starbucks, going to your you know, certain food places that you love to eat at. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think that people realize how much it can add up, because it's easy for them to do, so they just do it instead of trying to change that habit and say, okay, well, let me try eating at home and saving that way. Now, I'm going to give you, I did the math, but obviously you're probably better at math than I am, but I went ahead and wrote it down, so just so that people could have an idea of what I was talking about, or what we're talking about. So if you frequent a store, right, even just 3 times a week, obviously there's 7 days in a week, but even if it's just 3 times a week, and you spend an average of, say, $10 per visit, which is really not that much. People may be spending more. $10 per visit, that's $30 a week, times 52, that's $1,560. People, that is a vacation.
And people don't think about it that way. They think about it in the small terms of, okay, I'm just doing this one time. But whenever you actually go down and look at a yearly budget, $1,000, $1,500, or $1,500 there. I mean, that's something you could spend on something nice for your family. You said vacation, different things like that. So,
or investing in something.
Or investing, yeah. And that's one of the things that we try to tell our people is that try to be proactive in the way that you actually, you know, just go about your taxes and about your life. And one of the ways that you can do that is actually by creating a budget. We're talking about right now something small, but going over and looking at, okay, maybe I take a nicer route to, or an easier route to work, or just smaller things like that can actually help you.
What about riding your bike to work?
I don't know about riding.
Just kidding.
I don't know about riding your bike to work.
Who wants to do that, right?
30-degree weather.
It is so cold right now.
So.
Oh my gosh, it hurts my bones. But okay, so what else is your advice? I know that you said setting a budget. Is there anything else that people can do that will help them save, invest, and
the first thing that you always need to do is you always need to save for yourself. Always pay yourself, and that's the thing that people often overlook is they say, oh, I have all these bills that I need to pay. I need to, you know, get the mortgage and mortgages and everything. Not saying that those are important. Those are kind of important. But always pay yourself first. Always put towards your savings, maybe retirement, things along those lines. And think about it in that manner is that you're putting towards yourself for later years or for an emergency at times. And so that's one of our biggest things as well.
I love that. Pay yourself. Hey, people, good advice right here. And so what about, I think that often because people don't know these things, that lack of knowledge that they have, right? And not that we're saying that you guys don't know anything out there, but it's helpful to also sit down with somebody like yourself that knows these specific ways that are going to help people focus, save, invest, and budget.
And it's very important you sit down and talk to someone that has that kind of planning, whether it be tax planning, financial planning, actually sitting down and going over a few things with them, and they can just give you small little pointers. And to not discourage people, sometimes you do need to go out there, but you can't afford it. And so there are ways, apps online, internet tips that you can actually go through, and you can look at those, and those are actually very, very helpful as well. Just starting that conversation, and you start to know what you're talking about.
Getting on there, reading it, even if you had to use the famous Google to get on and get some information. Knowledge is power, and that's really what I'm trying to say. It's not that people aren't educated enough, but there are ways to fill yourself in on how to do these things. Plus, there's people at Rhodes Murphy that can help as well. And speaking of one of your friends, Henry Bolton, he's going to be joining us in just a little bit to give us some advice on how to set up goals for your small business in order for your business to succeed. Right? So thank you so much for joining me and helping me out with this.
Appreciate it.
Yes. Okay. And also, really quick, tax season is here again. Let's talk about that. They can contact you guys where?
Tax season is here. We can go to rhodesmurphy.com, and basically you can find all of our locations on there. We have 8 corporate across the CSRA, and then from there we have 10 franchises around the area.
There you go. Thank you again so much. We'll be right back with Henry. Welcome back to The Dish. I'm joined by Henry Bolton from Rhodes Murphy, and we've been talking about New Year's resolutions. Earlier we talked with Andrew about how to save, invest, and a budget. So really going over all of our finances and business, really. We wanted to help those that could be interested in maybe starting a small business, or for those of you who have a small business, we want to help get you on the right track. And so, Henry, you're going to be joining me to talk to us about setting goals for our small business. That way we make sure that we're heading down the right path. Thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate it. I'm a little bit nervous, but I am excited to be here.
Hey, it's all good. I was nervous the very first. I always get nervous, so it's all good.
You don't seem like it.
Okay, so let's focus. Let's talk about what I need to get started. So if I'm starting a small business, or even if I have, a business and maybe I'm not on the right track, what is it that I need to do?
First, as far as a small business, the first thing you're going to need is a mission and vision statement. A mission and vision statement usually defines the purpose of your business, and it gives the future aspirations for your business also.
Absolutely, and it's always great to have a purpose behind what you're doing, right?
Absolutely. This is like the heartbeat of your company. You can always revert back to it, and it tells you exactly what you need to know to continue.
Okay, and so that is, of course, your mission and your vision, so the purpose behind why you're doing your business. And at Rhodes Murphy, do you want to give your mission and vision so we can test it out and see what it is we're talking about?
Our mission is basically to provide exceptional service for our customers.
There you go, which should be for every other
Absolutely.
business, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, and so there's also a lot of numbers involved. Obviously, it's tax season, but we're not talking about those kind of numbers. We're talking about some other business numbers that are involved with starting a business. What are those numbers that we need?
The 3 main numbers that you're going to need are your business license, for one, your federal ID number, and your state identification number.
Can you explain to me what each of those are?
Absolutely. Your business license is basically to do business in a lawful way. To conduct business in a lawful way is the reason you need your business license. Your federal ID number is basically the social security number for your business. With this,
obviously very important.
Absolutely. With this, you're going to need your federal ID number for day-to-day activities and for tax purposes.
Okay.
Now, as far as your state identification number, you're going to need that for tax purposes also. Plus, it's mandatory if you have employees.
Okay.
So those 3 vital numbers that you have to have.
Very important to start off with.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so I know that all of this information can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming for some people, and maybe they don't know where to start, but there are people like yourself at Rhodes Murphy that can help in these situations for people that have questions. Now, what other types of services do you guys offer that help them kind of maneuver their way through starting that business?
Yeah, and the things we offer is bookkeeping. Okay. Bookkeeping, I know it's hard to take
all the numbers down.
Yes,
keep track.
It's hard to keep track of your day-to-day activities, and that's where we come in. We strive to help you with anything to help the success of your business. So we help with bookkeeping and payroll, And as far as payroll, that's just dealing with your employees and the way they get paid, the W-2s, 1099s. We just help out with anything, just help out with record keeping.
Okay, and you know, I was going to say about both of those two things, the bookkeeping and payroll, those are extremely important and vital for your company to run. And I feel like if you get into those bad habits of not being on top of those things, that can really be detrimental for your business its success.
That's right. And at Rhodes Murphy, we provide assistance, like we give advice on what you can do to better keep track of your records.
Right.
And the easier you make it on yourself, the easier the system will be for you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Henry, for joining me. I appreciate it. And I think that this information is going to be extremely helpful for those that are in business or starting their business. And if they needed more information, they can contact you where?
Yeah, they can go to our website. We have all our locations and all the phone numbers for our locations at rhodesmurphy.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much again. Okay, more ways